Hey guys, what's up? It's Toya's Truth. Make sure you follow so I can show you some more little cheap things that you can do to spruce up any area in your house. This project cost me about $10 and I'm going to get to it and show you how to do it. Okay. It is called the 3D canvas for this particular project. And I've been working on a couple of things around my mom's house and trying to stay within a budget. I've already got her a rug and I've already got her a couple other things, but we're going to get into this canvas right now. Okay. So the first thing I did, my mom had this big, beautiful canvas. Actually, it was kind of ugly, but she had this big canvas and I was looking up some things that I can do with it, and I came across the 3D canvas thing and it looked really cheap and simple to do, and a lot of the stuff I already had. And the first thing I did was pick out the base color so I can cover it over. Usually canvas is kind of see-through, so I just took some paint that I found at Walmart, the cheaper kind, and I started immediately painting one coat. I was in a rush and I was being impatient. I was like, one is enough. Okay, it's a sheet going under it, on top of it. So then I ended up grabbing some Elmer's glue because I didn't know if I had enough Mod Podge. So I ended up grabbing some glue as well, which is PVC, I believe. That might be piping. Whatever them three letters is that mean glue. So I started painting that on there, or covering the canvas with that as well. And I went to the thrift store and I found a sheet that was $4, and I didn't want a lot of color. I wanted this to be nice, simple, and clean with a little bit of sparkle. Time for the messy part. So I ended up taking a bucket of water and I dumped the sheet inside of the water. And then I squeezed it out to the best of my ability. And I really just didn't want to get it on me because I didn't even wash it. I don't know if that was good or a bad thing, but I definitely didn't wash this blanket because I knew it was about to be painted over anyway. So all the little dirt and stuff was going to be inside. You know what I'm saying? It was going to be like trapped. So I didn't really think too much of it. I honestly didn't know when I opened up the sheet if it was actually going to fit on the canvas, or maybe it was too small. So I'm shaking it out thinking I can get some extra fabric. I did have enough, but barely enough. As I laid the sheet out, I started to kind of just place it where I want it to go and kind of just get an eye and walk around and manipulate the sheet to kind of place it where I want it to be, because I've seen so many people do it in so many different ways. I'm not gonna lie, because this was my first time, I was kind of nervous as to how this was gonna come out, because technically when I started adding stuff to my mom's living room, the original painting actually went with the room, but I was like, no, I'm already in here. It's game time, and I'm gonna just kind of elevate this canvas that she has. And after I finished all of that, I went back with a little bit of Mod Podge, and I used a smaller brush so I can get in the crevices. This is kind of the pattern that I just was like, you know what, let's just see how it goes. I liked it. I didn't know if I was doing it right or doing it wrong, but I just began to take my small paintbrush and go in between where I wanted it to be, you know, as far as the peaks or the circular motions, or however I wanted the blanket to lay. The sheet to lay on top. And I just manipulated a little bit as I went. Y'all, this canvas was so big. And then I made the mistake of putting it in my kitchen, you know. So when the kids woke up from nap time and stuff like that, I had to move it and put it up in the living room against the wall because it was just so massive. I don't know why I started in the kitchen in the first place. But anyway, this is how it looked the following day. The bottom was still a little bit wet, but I absolutely thought this thing was gorgeous. And I was like, okay, I'm starting to see it. So then I wanted some silver and some gold accent pieces or some type of coloring going on. I was like, oh, I started selling my stuff from my nail stuff from my salon. And I had these gold foils, pieces of foil, and they're made for nails, but you can use them for anything. So I started taking my Mod Podge and I just started putting little pieces where I wanted them to be. And I just sat on the floor and I just, the kids were asleep, and I just started going in and putting little pieces at a time. And it filled out quite nicely. I have to say so myself. And then I was like, you know what? I got some silver pieces as well. So because I'm kind of putting silver and gold into my mom's, little space, I'm like, maybe I could add some silver in there too. So I did take some silver and I started using that as well. And it looked absolutely beautiful. For those who don't know what Mod Podge is, it's like a glue, like a kid's Elmer's glue, but it dries clear. Okay. And they have different finishes to it. And I believe I got the glossy one just because I wanted a little gloss and a shine to it, because it is going up quite high on the wall. But I found it to be absolutely beautiful when we finished. Like, y'all just got to make sure y'all stay to the end because it absolutely turned out beautiful. And y'all know my house clean because the bottom of my feet clean too. I just had to add that in. And bam, look at that. Ooh, the foil pieces were easy to manipulate. And if it was too much, I could brush a little bit off without all of it coming off. And this is what it looked like. So the only thing that I had to do left was just cut the extra fabric off the back of it, so it will lay flat when we put it on the wall. And y'all, I like the raw look. Like, I liked it to be look like almost like a plaster type canvas, because I saw in other videos where people were painting over it, and I was like, nah, I like this the way it is. This beautiful stand we also got from the marketplace to add to my mom's living room, but that's in the next video. So make sure you follow me on YouTube and Facebook so you can see the other projects. When we put it against the window, you could see through it, but I knew when you put it up in the wall, it was absolutely not going to show through. And when I tell y'all, I was like, baby, I'm an artist. Like, baby, I'm an artist. Like, put any type of cap on me and Toya is going to come through all the time. I felt like this piece was just absolutely beautiful. I'm an artist because I'm using the word piece. You know what I'm saying? So this is where we are right now. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Bye.